We are studying natural resources. Natural resources, and in this natural resources, today we have to study about the water, a wonder liquid. Water, a wonder liquid. Water, a wonder liquid. Water exists in all the three states, that is solid, liquid, and gas. Water covers nearly 71% of Earth's surface. Covers nearly 71% of the Earth surface. On the Earth, water is found in two forms. One is fresh water and other is the salty water. So it exists in the salty water and fresh water. In both forms it is found in salty water or in saline water. It is found in oceans and seas. Salty water is found in oceans and the seas, while fresh water is found on the poles, that makes the ice caps. So ice caps are the both the poles, on both the poles in frozen form. In frozen form, it is found on the both the poles in the form of the ice, and also found on the hills, at mountain, as the snow. These are found at these places. It is found in the form of the solids, as the ice, where at the both poles. Suppose this is the Earth and North poles and the South poles, and both poles are covered with the ice. As you know that when we move from the equator toward the polar regions, gradually decrease in the temperature, and this pole having the minimum temperature below 0 degrees Celsius and here also below 0 degrees Celsius. So at that these sides, these are the poles, and North Pole, South Pole, and these poles water is found in the form of the ice. It is, and also it is on the mountain caps, it is also found in the form of the ice. So Now next one is the, so in the fresh water, that is found in the form of the solid form, as on the both the poles and on the mountain and rivers, ponds, lakes, and also the underground. And also the underground. So these are the sources of the fresh water, and fresh water is found in both solid form as well as the liquid form. In solid form, it is found on the poles and on the mountain types, and while in liquid form it is found in the rivers, ponds, lakes, and also the underground water or the fresh water. Now, what is use of the water? What is the use of the water? For all the living things, water is necessary to complete different biological processes. It helps in the movement of the substances from one region to another region. Many biochemical reactions takes place in presence of water, or we can say that the water help in the many biological processes and also involved in the physiological activities. And we see sometimes facing problem mainly during the summer season, when water table goes down and we feel difficulty in getting the water by out the hand pumps and the motors. So it is necessary to conserve the water and to maintain the water table. Water harvesting system is applied, and which help in the recharging of the water. Some questions or some activities are given in your book. You see the activity. So, one activity: many municipal corporations are trying water harvesting techniques to improve the availability of the water. One activity is here: many municipal corporations are trying water harvesting techniques to improve the availability of the water. By the water harvesting, mainly that is rain water harvesting system, in which we store the rainwater and it help in the recharging of underground water. Government government is trying to increase the depth of the water bodies with the help of the Manrega programs. Now find out what these techniques are and how they would increase the water that is available for use. So this activity, and next one more activity is there. Select, now see page number 193, one activity is given. Select a small area, say 1 meter square, near a water body It may be a river, stream, lake, or pond. Count the number of the different animals and the plants in this area. Also, check the number of individuals of each type of species. So, here what activity is given? In this activity, you have to select area 1 square meter area. To select 1 square meter area. This activity you select 1 square meter area, 1 meter square area near the water body. Suppose this is the water body, this is the river, this is the river. This river, water is filled, it is filled with water, and near 1 square meter area. And count the number of different animals and the plants in this area. Also check the number of individuals of each type of these species. So here you have to count the count the number of different plant and animals. Suppose the number of plants and animals is the X. Now compare this with the number of individuals found in the area of the same size in the dry rocky region. So one area and you select another area, 1 meter, 1 square meter area, but this area may be away from the river or the water bodies, and it may be in the rocky regions, dry or rocky regions. It may be in the dry or rocky region. So two areas you have to select. This area must be dry or rocky region. In dry or the rocky region, and same process, select 1 square meter area and also count the number of different plants and animals. Then you will find that the number of the individuals will be less in this area in comparison to this the previously considered area. Why this happens? Because this region is the water availability is more, water body is near, and this area have the scarcity of the water. So, and the water resources are not here. Water resources may much more away from this area. As you can compare the number of plants and the animals in the desert. In the desert or the population density and the population density of the plants and animals in the desert of the Rajasthan, and also in the eastern new places like case of the Meghalaya. Then in which region you will find more number of the plants and animals? Surely you will find in the Meghalaya region there will be more number of the plants and animals in comparison to the desert of the Rajasthan. So water is an important factor which influence the population of plants and the animals. So thank you. That's for today only.